Never force yourself to create more than you have to. That's a quote from Ray Wenninger, the current lead D&D designer, in issue 256 of Dragon magazine. It's actually pretty close to "Prepare what benefits your game," the first quote from Chapter 1 of Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master. As DMs, our heads are filled with worlds, where we have entire multiverses we want to build. We have ancient histories, huge pantheons of gods, giant political spectrums. We have all kinds of things that we want for our world. But really, the only thing we need is whatever we're going to use in the next session we're going to run. The next session of our game is the only one we really have to prepare for. I like to think of this as spiral campaign development. You start where the characters are, and you build your campaign around them. Where are they? What town are they in? What's the town like? Who's around the town? What hooks exist for adventures around the town? And then I like to think what I refer to as 2 horizons out. What are the local adventure locations? What are some of the places they might go to? What can they see? And then what would they see if they get out as far as they can see, right? 2 horizons out. What are the secrets and clues that they can discover? These are the things that are most important in the next game that we run. Secrets and clues really are the glue that are going to tie together our entire adventure. They're the things that the characters are actually going to discover, and that's where our world building can take place. If you have interesting religions, what parts of those religions are going to matter to the characters when they're exploring the area around them? Are there ancient histories? What parts of those histories can they learn while delving deep into the dungeons beneath the town? It's those secrets and clues that are going to tell the characters about the rest of the world. The only world that matters is the ones that the characters are going to see and hear and touch and taste and feel. While our drive is to build worlds far bigger than that, the reality is a lot of the pieces of those worlds are not going to actually come in front of the characters. And what the players care about is what their characters can see and do. And that's what we should be focused on. What's the strong start? What scenes might occur? What secrets and clues might they discover? What locations might they go to? What NPCs might they talk to? What monsters might they fight? And what treasures might they discover? Right? These are the 8 steps from Return of the Lazy Dungeon Master, and they're the glue that are going to tie together your next session. Now, an interesting part about thinking 2 horizons out is that part of what we need to prepare for our next session are the options for the session after that. We have to think about what are the directions that they might go to after the session is over. What directions might they head to at the end of the session? Where are they going to go to the session after that? We need to think about what those options are going to be and prepare those ahead of time as well. That's why I like to think of it as 2 horizons out. We think about the characters and where they are, what they can see now, and then what they'll see once they reach that outer horizon. So that's part of the prep we actually need for the next session that we're preparing. So the next time you're sitting down to prepare your game, instead of building a vast world, worry about the parts of it that the characters are going to see in the next game they run. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also help me out by going to my Patreon at patreon.com/SlyFlourish and becoming a patron of Sly Flourish. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video and have a great day.